Hi everyone, it's Anne. I'm here to do a collaboration for Be a Grub, and I will post a link to her Facebook group. The Mystery Envelope Collaboration is what the collaboration is called, and I'll post links to her YouTube channel as well as to her Facebook group. I think it's Be a Grub's Mixed Media or something along those lines. Sorry, I should have checked that before I turned on the camera, but everything will be located in the description box below this video. So without further ado, what it is that she sends us, those of us that are involved in this collaboration, she has sent out a envelope, and in it she's included of some things that are like similar to each other, kind of things that are what I'm trying to say is she's trying to keep the items fairly similar to what she sent everyone out, okay? And so I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and I'm trying to get the washi tape off really well because that way I want to try and reuse this as well. And she said to, to try and use as much as you can from the envelope of the items that she sent. Ooh, look at that Mona Lisa. Okay, and so she sent me a bunch of little objects here. Very cool. Yeah, I love these. Love, 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 love. So she said to try and use as much of these items as possible. So I am going to try. I like the buttons too, those are cool. And she sent a vintage, it looks like German dictionary pages, or Swiss German dictionary pages. Swiss German and German are a little bit different than each other. Oh, this is very cool. So she already, oh no, it comes off. Yeah, good. Because I don't want that. I do want this, the illustration. That's very cool, Bia. I love that. Looks like it's from an old fashion book, and in the back it's got French words on the back. She knows I speak French. I lived in Switzerland where Bia is located. She lives on the other side of Switzerland, the Swiss German side, and I lived on the French side of Switzerland as a child for 4 years. So I'm going to try and keep this as much as I can together. I wanted to do, I have these wood boards that I bought. They're wood canvases that I bought a long time ago. I try to encourage my viewers to use recycled materials, use recycled items, but this wasn't recycled. I got this on sale. I rarely buy anything full price. I try to buy things that are on sale. So this is one of these things that I got in I think it was like a 4-pack of these, and I think this is like maybe 12 by 12, maybe less than that, the size. I think it's more like 10 by 10. And this doesn't quite fit it all the way, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to figure something out here. I may cut this out, but I still want to keep this part as well. So I may cut this out and then paste it elsewhere on the page, but we'll see how that goes. So to start, I'm gonna use these pieces here, but I'm gonna tear up a page. I'm gonna save one of these because I love this and I want to save it for other projects. So Bia, I hope you're not upset. And last time she did send me some other items in another envelope a while ago, and I wasn't able to participate that time. And I should look in this one too, because I want to use some of the items that she did send me before. So like she sent me this in it. And I think that was pretty much it out of this one. Let me look and see. Oh no, she had other little pieces here. So some of these were out of the other envelope that I wasn't able to participate. I got sick and I wasn't able to do one of her mystery envelope collaborations. So some of these items are from the previous one. And so I'm going to try to use these as well with this. So I will be back in a minute. I cut my finger the other day and the band-aid's coming off, so I'll be right back. All right, all's well. So I'm going to go ahead and tear this up, and I'm going to use matte medium. This is a Deco Arts matte medium. It's the name of it is Deco Page, and then it comes in different glue types. Matte medium, then there's the glossy kind, and there's an antique kind. And unfortunately, I'm all out of my antique kind because that's really what I wanted to use. It has more of a yellow tone to it, which is great for these pieces, but unfortunately I'm completely out. I need to order me some more of that. So anyhow, and I transfer them into these nice squeezable bottles. They're easier to get out, and it doesn't dry out as quickly. So I'm going to fast forward through this part because it's boring to watch me tear up pieces of paper. And yeah, so I'm going to fast forward. So I'm going to use some Deco Art Media Fluid Acrylics. This is yellow oxide. I'm hoping it still works. It's been a while since I've used these. Oh, they're perfect. So these are a little bit thinned out acrylics, which I like. So I'm going to take a baby wipe and kind of wipe this across, because I kind of want the print to kind of show through a little. So next I'm going to use a little raw sienna. I do not know what happened to this. Something got spilled and got glued to it. I think it was during during the move, when I moved from one state to another. I think I did have some things that leaked a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to use a stencil and a makeup sponge for this next step. so next I'm going to cut this off camera and then I'll be back in a minute. And I'm going to quickly cut this out. I'm going to figure out where I want to put this one, because I might put this actually up here somewhere, and then this part where it tells me where it came from and the name of the magazine and its illustration of literature, fashion, or fashion, work clothes of women is basically what this says. It's all in French. Put these two down first. Trying to get that, work that air bubble out. I hate when I get air bubbles. Sometimes it's because I didn't put enough matte medium underneath, and sometimes it'll do that, and sometimes it's just that it gets an air bubble. It's annoying. So anyhow, so I've got this part down. Now the fun part starts to add all the pretty pieces of things. So I hope that you enjoy my process as I speed through this part. So I'm using some tacky glue to glue on these embellishments, and it does dry clear. So I'm going to step away for a while and let this all dry, and then I'll come back and add more finishing touches to this because that's not quite done yet. I do like what it's looking like so far. It's pretty simple, but sometimes simple is better, you know, than overly doing it. But I might come in and add a few more little things here and there. But I'm going to let this dry first, and I'll be back in a while. Alright, so these are almost dry. Someone had given me some really pretty lace before, and I love the floral pattern, so I'm going to cut one of these flowers out. And I'm going to glue it on to here. I think I'm going to use my matte medium for that. And the matte medium will dry clear, so there won't be anything to worry about that. Okay, so next I've got these really pretty gems. I'm going to glue on the holes of the buttons. Thought I had turned on my camera and it doesn't look like I did. Sorry about that. So I went around the edges with some quinacridone paint, It's quinacridone gold by Deco Art Traditions. And so I did that around the edges to kind of give it a little more depth. And then Bia had sent me a piece of ribbon along with the items that she sent me. So I went ahead and glued those on. And then I wanted another gem kind of hanging out there by itself, sort of. And I'm gonna let this dry, and then I'll be back in a little while to trim off this and maybe even add a few more little things here and there. And then I think that'll be it, I think, but we shall see. All right, so it's pretty much dry, and this is dry. So I'm gonna trim the edge, trim this off the edge here. There we go. I'm gonna add a gem as an earring. And I think I'm going to call it a day. I hope that you enjoyed my process and my take on the mystery and envelope mystery collaboration. And don't forget to check out all the lovely artists that are involved in this. I will post links down at the bottom to everyone's videos for this. And thanks again for watching and for joining me. Bye. Have a wonderful day.